What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. So today we are talking about Orly Valentine's Day 2023. They just released a trio of polishes and I'm very excited about them. Before we get into the details, if you haven't heard of Orly before, they are a mainstream nail polish brand and all of their polishes are vegan, meaning they do not use any animal derived ingredients. They are cruelty free, meaning they do not test their products on animals, and they're also listed as being formulated without harmful ingredients. So like I said, they just released a trio of polishes for Valentine's Day 2023. We've got two new polishes and we have one re-release, and we have a really nice variety of different finishes here. So we've got one cream finish, that is the re-release. We've got one scattered hollow jelly, which I'm very excited about, and then we have one confetti glitter topper. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. I'm just gonna dive right into the swatches and then we can talk a little bit more about pricing and availability and all that good stuff. So roll the footage. So as with all of my swatch and review videos, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent any stains. Today it's the Orly Bonder base coat. So first up in the trio we have the shade Sup, and this one is a holographic jelly polish. So we've got this medium pink jelly base, which means it's got a little bit of sheerness to it. You can see, especially in that first coat, there's a little bit of visible nail line, and we also have a silver holographic micro glitter running throughout. So personally, when it comes to a jelly formula, I like a light touch of sheerness. So I loved the way that this looked in two coats. I feel like you can still see a tiny bit through to my nail underneath, but it does soften up that visible nail line a lot. You can see the holographic sparkle, especially where it's out of focus near my cuticle area, and it looks really pretty, but I know not everybody loves a sheer look, and this one does build up to full coverage, so I ended up doing a third coat just to see what that looked like, and you can still see the layers of silver hollow glitter running throughout, but you don't get as much of that visible nail line. Honestly, I think it pretty much covers it fully, but you still get that sort of squishy jelly-like vibe going on, and I just love how absolutely packed this color is. There is so much in here, and then when you're in indirect lighting, it looks like a silver glitter running throughout. Next up we have the shade Wink Wink, and this one is a pastel pink cream shade. So this one, it's a super light color. It almost has a little bit of that whitish tinge to it, but then we get that soft baby pink color coming through, and honestly I was really into this formula. I feel like pastel shades tend to be a little bit chalky on me, where they're just kind of difficult to move around, or they're really sheer and I just cannot get them full coverage. And honestly, to my naked eye, I felt like it looked full coverage in two coats, but on camera I feel like it was a touch patchy, so I ended up putting on a third coat, and here's what that looked like. Really pretty shade. It's super light, but it's also really vibrant and bright. And last but not least, we have the shade Let's Go Girls, which is the color that I was the most excited about, and I'm definitely not disappointed by it. This is a confetti glitter topper, and we've got a lot going on in here. So we have these matte purple and almost like salmon pink neon glitters, and then we also have a silver hollow sparkle running throughout, and this is such a pretty combination. I knew that it was going to look absolutely stunning over black, and so I had to try it and show you guys, and I love it. I love these really vibrant glitter colors. I feel like my camera really doesn't do them justice. They're super neon and pretty, and then of course we have that hollow sparkle that really shines so well over darker colors especially, and of course I had to try it over Wink Wink because I just felt like that would be the perfect Valentine's pair. So absolutely love when Orly does these types of toppers. They're so packed that you don't have to do any fishing around for glitters. You just get so much on your nail just applying it normally, and I absolutely love that. So here are all three of the shades together. I really appreciate that even though it's just a trio, there is a lot of different formulas going on here. Each one is very distinctly different and they all kind of work for different vibes, but they go together really nicely, and I just love Valentine's Day, so I'm really excited about these. I love pink. So those are the polishes, and as you might have guessed, I really love these. I absolutely love Orly toppers, especially when they do these matte glitters. I think they're just really fun and Orly has really perfected the amount of glitter that goes into the polish, because I feel like some brands are a little bit more sparse, and I personally am a very colorful, loud person, and I like a lot of glitter on my nails. So definitely loved that one. Of course, I love the scattered holo jelly because that is one of my favorite nail polish finishes of all time. So yeah, overall, huge win in this collection. I loved every single one of them. I'm consistently impressed with the Orly formula, and these ones are just no exception. So these polishes come in absolutely massive bottles. They are 18 milliliters. They are the biggest nail polish bottle that I own of any brand, so you definitely get a lot for your money. They do have a wide flat brush that has a rounded tip, which makes application really easy, and they also have a rubberized cap, which is actually my favorite thing about the Orly bottle, because there are so many brands that I have that get so stuck and I have to do the rubber band trick where I'll wrap a rubber band around the cap and that's the only way I can open it. But Orly does have that rubberized cap, which makes opening it really easy, even if it's getting a little crusty. But anyway, I'm digressing. These polishes retail for $12 USD on the Orly website. As of the filming of this video, I didn't see this trio available from any retailers, but if I do see any retailers that start to sell these, I am going to link them down in the description as well, but they are available on the Orly website, which I will also be linking. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear what you guys think of these. Which of the three polishes is your favorite? Which of the three finishes is your favorite out of these three Orly finishes? We've got the cream, we've got the holo jelly, and we've got the topper. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. We can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. I also have a second YouTube channel, my vlog channel, which is a little bit more about my life outside of the nail polish reviews. And I also have a podcast that is not nail polish related at all. It's actually movie related, so I'll link that in the description. That is also now officially on YouTube, so I will link that up in the cards as well. And a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon, my Royal Astronomer Amanda M, as well as my Cosmic Admirals Rocket Man's daughter, Paula, Ken, and Rosie. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Paula, and Paula wants to know, what is the funniest dream you've had recently, and do you ever dream of nail polish? So let me start off by saying I have incredibly vivid dreams, and when I wake up, I'm usually just blown away by what my mind can create. I have tried lucid dreaming in the past, but I wasn't a huge fan of it because I would wake up so exhausted, which if you don't know what that means, it just means that you're aware that you're dreaming and you can control what's going on in the dream. Whenever I find myself in a lucid dream, I know that I have to wake up because otherwise I am going to be exhausted when it's actually time to wake up. But if I wake up, I can fall back asleep and just have a regular dream. So whenever I find myself lucid dreaming, I always stop my dream as much as I can and I'll run around and I'll try to find a mirror because I cannot look in a mirror in my dreams. So I'm always looking for a mirror in my dreams, and then as soon as I find it, I'll look in the mirror and then I'll wake up. That is the way that I get myself out of lucid dreams. And fun fact, I feel like it's kind of like Inception, which I don't know if I've even seen the whole movie, but I'm pretty sure they have like a thing that lets them know whether something is a dream or not. Mirrors are absolutely my thing. I used to be on this medication that made it really hard for me to tell. I know this sounds a little wild, but it made it really hard for me to tell if I was awake or not. So I would always just look in a mirror if I couldn't tell, and if I didn't wake up, then I knew I was awake. But yeah, so I do have pretty wild dreams. I do dream about nail polish. Most often my dreams about nail polish will happen if I'm actively working on a collab, like if I'm in the process of testing polishes or working on the formulation of polishes. I'll have dreams that they're messed up somehow, or that something went wrong and I wasn't prepared for it. Or most recently I had a dream that collaboration was released and I forgot to do a video on it, and people were just like asking me what these polishes were, and I was really upset. So I feel like it's kind of similar to how like when you're in school, sometimes you dream about like missing a test, or you know, not being prepared for something, or when you're at work and you forgot about a presentation. I have those dreams about polishes when I'm working on a collab, like in the thick of it. But yeah, I have very weird dreams. Was that the question? Funniest dream I've had. I don't know if I could pick out one specifically. I had a weird dream last night that Ryan and I were looking at other apartments. We found one that was incredibly inexpensive, and it was a 2-bedroom, and we went in to look at it, but it was actually already occupied and we only had access to like one little tiny closet sized bedroom. And we're currently in a 3-bedroom apartment, so we have a lot of furniture. But the girl who lived there, which we didn't realize that it was a roommate situation in my dream, but she was like, oh, you don't have to bring any furniture, just bring a bed, I have everything else. And we were like, what are we gonna do with all of our stuff? So that was my dream last night, which I guess is kind of funny. But yeah, I have so many dreams that I honestly try not to remember them, because I'm like, I don't know, I used to write them down, but then it started the lucid dreaming happening more often. I don't know what it is about kind of training your brain, but I feel like for me personally, the more I remember my dreams, the more likely I am to lucid dream. So yeah, that was a really long rambling fun fact. I hope you guys found it interesting in some fashion. But anyway, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!